shows, but I am working on it. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Hi, guys. Hi, look. Look how I finally got to come share some space with us, guys. It's the one and only. It's Gerald from Tarot Stash. Hi,
Thank
Gerald. Happy
you.
Monday.
Happy Monday. I'm so honored that you asked me, and I'm going to do my best to stay out of my own way so that messages come through very clearly.
I
So,
love that. I love that. And that's what it's all about here on Mondays.
yes.
And everybody that's here are the most gorgeous gems. I'm learning to love more and more every time I see them because they could absolutely be anywhere, but they chose to be here. And that lets me know they want to get to know me, my messengers, my team, and that gives me a chance to get to know them and you on a different level. So, is there anything that you would love to start us with on a Monday? This is usually Jane's hot seat, but
I
today
think
it's yours.
yes, I think one of the things that's a really important, especially on a Monday, because most of us here in the United States consider Monday the start of the week. And if you do, great. If you don't, great. I think it's an important thing for us to get centered and get aligned. So if people would like to participate, if you're not driving, keep your head and arms inside the ride at all times. I would like to have everybody do a series of breaths with me. And so I want you to I want you to say with me, I breathe in.
I breathe in.
I breathe out.
I breathe out.
I am within.
I am within.
I am without.
I am without.
I breathe in.
I breathe in.
I breathe out.
I breathe out.
I am within.
I am within. Ooh, tingles.
I am without.
I am without.
I breathe in.
I breathe in.
I breathe out.
I breathe out.
I am within.
I am within.
I am without.
I am without.
So
Ooh,
roll your shoulders a little bit.
yeah, that felt
Move your
good.
body.
Mm.
It's one of those things that gives us an opportunity for me is that it is one of the things that I do when I first wake up.
Oh.
I'm laying down in bed and I
Mm-hmm.
do that series of breathing because it helps to calm me down, get everything lined up.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone has their way of doing things. And if it works for you, great.
Mm.
A lot of times I will do that breathing before I am doing magic. I
Nice.
also do that when I'm having trouble making decisions
Mm-hmm.
because it took a whole minute for us to do that, something like that.
It didn't feel like a whole minute. That felt wonderful.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I didn't you used to do them on one of your beautiful shows, like maybe a year or two ago or something? Didn't you used to do some kind of breathing like that?
I did some stuff with Jane when Jane and I first started. Occasionally, it was
Okay.
like,
Okay.
and it's a really impactful thing. And sometimes I find, especially today, with I think everyone needs to be reminded the things that we have done a lot of our lives and we've stopped doing them. It's time to pick those things back up and refresh them because they're comforting to us. They're ritual. We have automatic connection with them. So
I
I
love that.
encourage people to think about that. And maybe it's
Mm.
how you brush your teeth. What do you remember back in, when everybody was learning how to wash their hands, they were
Mm-hmm.
singing happy birthday. Do something just to bring us back to a time that was less confusing.
Mm-hmm. You mean when we had a smile on our face for no reason?
Well, I oftentimes have a smile on my face for no reason, and
Me
I
too. I
like
love
that
it.
because and the
You're like,
other
it's
thing,
so funny. I'll be
everybody,
like, I don't know shit. I'm just laughing.
yes, well, because you're happy,
Yeah,
and it just
usually.
feels good. That's
Yeah.
great, and everybody does need to be making sure that they are drinking enough fluid and water. So please
Nobody's
do that.
looking. Nobody's looking. I'm drinking lots of coffee and more coffee.
Well, yes, but when we're done here, you're going to drink some water, right?
I've still got maybe one more cup of my mushroom coffee. I must have it.
You didn't answer my question. When we're done
I,
here,
I
you're going
did.
to
I
drink some
did. I
water.
did. I did. I did.
Yeah, you did.
Yes, I drink water. I go to bed with 2 and 3 bottles of water. I wake up drinking it all night long. I drink water. I drink lots of water.
And water is really good. So, but
Oh yeah, especially with lemon. I must have lemon.
yes, have you tried it with a cucumber in it?
Oh my God, no. Yes,
It's
I
one of
want to try
those.
that too.
It's a fancy thing. It's just if it adds just a cooling flavor to the water.
Oh,
So
kind of
it's
like
really
mint
great.
does. Kind of like mint does, because I like mint too.
Yes, mint is also really good.
Ooh, yes, I'm loving it.
Cucumber just adds that. You can add fruit to the water. It
Yeah, now
makes it.
I have had that. Like in the summer, we'll get a pitcher and we'll put oranges and cherries and raspberries, blueberries, and we'll just throw them in a pitcher and then we'll freeze them.
Yeah.
And then they're also the ice cubes are the little pieces of fruit as well too. So, but yeah, thanks, Miss Mosaic. All right, guys, it is Monday, and you know what we do. We've got a few messages for you, but we do have a hard shut off. So I cannot guarantee 10 of you. And the man behind the curtain, most of you already know, he is not with us. He is in the hospital. So we have moderators here. We have Gerald here. I will not miss your me's, but I cannot guarantee 10 meta messages today because they are a bit thickum. So we will be just doing a direct message and we will be letting Gerald's channel come through for your message from his side as well.
You're getting some questions. Would you like to star them?
The me's.
Yes, we've got Rossi at 08. We got Mousy. We got Tiffany. Everybody
Okay.
say me if you want a reading.
Okay.
Mousy.
Oh, me, Mousy. Y'all know I'm
Tiffany's, I
slow.
think that's a message. Right. Stop making excuses. I think Tiffany's is a me too, but above that.
I might have a couple extra ones here that won't
Okay.
be. I'll figure
We
it out
got
once
you.
I get there.
Okay. We'll
Going to
watch
be
I'll
listening,
take turn.
Nancy.
And
Miss Terrell D, Plucky, Nancy, Tiffany. Good morning, everybody. AM salutations and all of that good stuff.
hello, best
Alrighty,
chatter.
guys.
Hello, work
Yes,
lurkers, future lurkers, best lurkers.
absolutely.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, guys. So I am going to jump out of chats. You guys know the deal with that. So I am going to bring somebody up. Oh, I did have Mousy twice. Okay. All right. Let me
All right. This
exit
is
one of them.
good. I mean,
Okay. So I've got 4 at this moment: Rossi, Tropical, Tiffany, and Mousy at this moment. My mods will let me know if I missed anything. All right. We are starting with Mousy. Miles has picked Mousy. All right. Gerald, and as always, you can go first, second, third, fifth. You can I have to kind of look at the bigger picture here and see what all we're
no,
working
that
with.
makes perfect sense. You're fine. Jazz, type in me so that we can, that's what we're looking for.
I got it because I was looking up right as you said it.
Yeah, got it.
Excuse me. Thank you. Ooh. Oh, okay. All right. Hmm. Okay, so you want this, that is its own thing. Okay, so this is its thing, and then all of the. Okay, I got you. All right. Nope, I got you. Nope, that's its own thing. This one goes down. Yeah, now I got you. I got it. Thank you. All right. So this week we've got quite a large message, but what they want you to know is there is a straight shot through it all. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of run through it a little bit. So in this week, they really want you to focus on some really key points. They want you to focus, and y'all know I don't really know all the chakras like that, but so many people have the opportunity to understand them so well, and there's a lot that you could seek out and ask them, or a guidebook or a reference. But so they really want you to focus on that high heart chakra, and it's all about that that bliss, that happiness, right? So they want you to really focus on that area, something from your higher power, and you literally got the higher power card. So your source, your God, your Buddha, whatever it is that you call upon, that you believe in blindly, they want you to understand there's a higher truth coming in for you this week. Within that higher truth, there's going to be an endless possibility that pops up, and pay attention to those synchronicities and the what was the other word, synergy and healing. So really focus on yourself in your heart this week. Try not to get caught up in your head too much. If you find yourself getting caught up in your head, go get you some black tourmaline. Okay, literally let that absorb all of that monkey mind, that stinking thinking, right? Let that tourmaline do what it's supposed to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
After you get there and you're working with it, make sure that your next meditation, you really pay attention to the phases of the moon and what's going on around you. Make sure that you're grabbing that physion energy and not the fusion energy, okay? Make sure that you're understanding and you're channeling good things, and you're taking well advantage of all of them that are coming up, because not only are they very powerful and very important, they're very encouraging. There's a lot of mystery to them, but come on, life ain't handed to you with a book bound up with a pretty thick leather bound, right? No, you got to do it. You got to do the work, right? They're letting you know that you have time. You have the ability to gain this knowledge. You have endless possibilities. You just need that quiet meditation, that quiet place, that beautiful place, that happy place that you go to in your head or in your focus, that relaxes you, and work on that high heart. And that's what I've got for you on my side.
So you're basically telling Mousy that they need to spend some time by themselves, figure out who they are in the world and how they're going to engage it, perhaps?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Because my version of that is, and I love this because, this is my first time here at Meta Messages. Maybe it won't be my last. The first card that I pulled, Mousy, for you is Archangel Metatron. Hello, clear your vibes.
No negative.
Clear your vibes. And, thank you, Metatron, for clearing my energy field. Part of what is going on, Mousy, is the energy is stagnant. It's not moving. Part of that is because you're not moving. You're not moving your body. You're not shifting your energy flow. You're always going in the same direction. And instead, there's an opportunity for you to mix things up. I'm also getting the miracle of forgiveness for Archangel Jeremiel, which is part of this is, Mousy, because you haven't done everything that you had expected by this time in your life, or your to-do list still has crap on it. Get over it. Forgive yourself. Do not carry that along. And there is an important thing for you, Mousy, that you pay attention to the synchronicities that are around. You're missing the synchronicities. I mean, because I got synchronicity. and they're subtle. Oh, what's that one? Which one's that?
The synchronicities and all. I got the synchronicities too.
Yeah. And part of it is Mousy is working on moving more. That's wonderful. There is an opportunity for you to, there is an opportunity that you need to announce to the world what you are doing, and then you need to go do it. So it's almost like when you wake up in the morning, you say, I'm going to go for a walk. I'm putting on my shoes to go for a walk. I'm going for a walk. I'm on my walk. I'm noticing the things around me. This is part of it, is very much, it feels like a play by play. It's like you're doing the voiceover of your adventure. Because that's an important thing, because you've not been, there's a disengagement into what you're experiencing. And so I encourage you to, Mousy, to really narrate the adventure that you're having. Do it. I don't. They keep telling me that you need to be doing a voiceover for what you're experiencing. So that's what I have for you, Mousy. Thank you. Hope that makes. Let us know if that makes any sense.
I like that. I like that a lot. Made a lot of sense to me. I'm gonna have to take a couple pieces out of that.
Well, that's
you know me. I don't let nothing resonate get past me. No. Come on back here. You ain't
correct.
hitting there another detour. I got it. Come here. I'm gonna need
Yes.
you right now. All right, Mousy. Thank you so much, beautiful gem. All right, next they said tropical. Hey, tropical. Y'all taking it wonderfully easy on Gerald and I today. We love you for that. All right, tropical. Are you here, sweetie?
Should be doing something else. They supposed to be making it harder on me?
No. Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. They're usually so inquisitive. They're just listening.
Oh, and Mousy said, I'm going to get out my mobility scooter and take my dog for a walk.
Woo-hoo! Score!
Yes.
I love it.
Yes. And your dog's going to love it. Your dog has been, dog needs to go out and smell. The dog needs to do the dog stuff.
Hell yeah. Rossi says, I just started singing Synchronicities by the Police, and right about that time I'm hearing Kool and the Gang Celebration. I'm like, oh yeah.
Yep.
I love it.
Very true.
All right, tropical babe, we got you. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, okay, yeah. That one makes sense. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's the energy of all of it. Okay, well, this is gonna be real easy for me because I know this story well, man. I have walked this so many times, and parts of my physical life are even highly very sensitive to where you need to focus on right now, and that's that throat chakra. Expressing your truth, right? So I wondered why we were going in such a steadfast, chakra from the way I understand it. Like I said, I don't know a lot about them, but I do know that this one has so much more power than people give it credit for. I mean, I'm just saying. They want you to understand that if you feel like you are losing your voice, you're not being heard, you're not being listened to by somebody that needs to listen, they want you to go grab that pyrite, right? They want you to literally put that pyrite in their face like you literally just gave them gold. And walk away from that damn fool. Don't let anyone take your voice from you. Nobody. And if they try to, let them know they tried you and give them some damn pyrite and let them go about their damn business. Don't let them become a lamp, change any part of your evolution that you are going through right now, and don't let them put any guilt on you. no matter what they say, no matter who they are. I don't care if it is your own children. From my own lessons learned, don't let them. Nope, don't let them. Let them know that change that happened, whether it was way back when or it's right now, 5 minutes ago, or if it's about to happen this week, because this is your grain of sand that you're not going to see coming. You let them know that change is permanent. It ain't going nowhere. It is going to be your bridge to a mindful place without sacrifice. The sacrifice is in reverse. You're not going to have to cut your own nose off. This is
Mm-hmm.
going to be something so good for you. So you remember, don't you let nobody take your voice. And if they do, you know what to do. Throw them some pyrite. Damn fools. That's what I got for you, sweetie.
I love it. Well, and I think this is it's interesting because she said yes, beautiful. Um, I'm feeling a sense of for you, and I'm going to start with the doorway. This is the doorway that I pulled for you, and on the back it says Jude's song, a reminder for even the most hopeless of lost causes. You can find peace within the strangest of places. You need to be looking for it. And so here's part of the story is as you were going through your day and you're looking at your throat chakra, take the mystical dog or your dog and give the dog the scent of hope and the things that you are looking for, and allow that dog to wander and explore, and you follow that dog along, because there's then a beautiful opportunity for you to allow yourself a moment of transformation. I have butterfly. I don't know if butterflies mean anything to you or things with wings. It could also lead you to a cottage in the woods where you are actually having a moment of you really needing that alone time. You needing that time to understand who you are and how your voice resonates, because that's an important key. It's you have to be able to relax. When you relax, your mystical self will be able to come through. Your voice will be heard. I'm also wondering, Amanda, if you should be writing things down more often, doing some journaling. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's the message. It's important for you to write it down. That helps you with your voice. Butterflies and dragonflies are significant. Excellent. Because all of this is helping you to be more mindful of how you are in the world. And if how you are in the world is what you want, great, do more of it. But if it's not getting you the results, follow the dog, find that transformation, and go along that path. So thank you, Amanda. I hope that gives you some insight. So,
You know what I really like best about that? So I'm a Yang. Most people know that if they've been following me for any length of time. I'm all the way Gemini. I'm all the way Yang. I'm all the way New Moon, and I love when we get two sides to the same coin.
yeah,
I absolutely freaking love that. Life is just. It is literally one side of the coin or the other.
correct.
Doesn't matter how you play your hand. It's as long as you play the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that you just got two incredible different views for the same damn coin, I love when that happens because it doesn't usually
Sure.
happen a lot. There's more synchronicities usually we get when we read with other people on screen, and that's what I love about it. The opportunity to see something in more than one way. If I'm at a crossroad, what's left and what's right? Oh, this is left and this is right. At least
Yes.
now I know which way is gonna be the lesser of, or, where I think I'll get the most longevity from or build the most
Correct.
strength from. So I love when they do that. I love when they do
I
that.
do
I like
too.
that.
I do too. It's a lot of fun.
Absolutely. All
It's a lot of
right,
fun.
all right, all right, all right. All right. Tiffany. I have Tiffany, and then after Tiffany, we've got Rossi, Jazz, and Ellen. And that is it, guys. We have a hard cutoff. We're gonna run our mouths, maybe do some reads for some collectives, unless there's somebody that desperately has never had one and pops in and says hello. We are not going to hold Gerald longer than his time. He's got a busy day. All right. Tiffany, 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 Tiffany. Oh, oh, okay. Oh, I like where that's going. Okay. Hmm. Really? How am I going to get that there? Oh, oh, oh. Hmm. What the hell was that? Whoever's in the hallway, you're not welcome. Okay, okay. Okay. Tiffany, are you here, love? Last call for Tiffany.
Tiffany, Tiffany, Tiffany. Tiffany is here.
There she is. I was gonna say, y'all get the call on her, everybody. Okay. So I kind of love this for you. There's two chakras that just have always been literally the only thing that kept my hope going, and that's the crown chakra, and then me myself, the root chakra, right? That's the one I know inside and out and every which way but loose. Actually, I probably know it that way. Anyway, um, but they want you focusing this week on that crown chakra, right? That ultimate highest self. Things happen for a reason, and now I'm beginning to question something that has happened to me just this morning, right? Either I
Mm.
was seeing a parallel, or I was having literally some kind of oxygen deprived moment. I don't know, but for 7 to 10 seconds, I was seeing my highest self because I was seeing it in first person, someplace I didn't know, something that's yet to come, maybe. That's where they want you to stay focused on, right? You're building something. So in order for that to happen, your highest self has to take the lead. You got to let go. You got to let go. You're never going to get there. You're never going to get there. You're going to hold yourself back. You're going to make it harder on yourself. Trust that highest self.
Mhm.
They will not lead you wrong. That's like saying, "Oh, my heart broke itself." No, it didn't. Stop lying. That don't happen. That don't happen. We know that don't happen, right? There is some anger that's transforming for you this week, or it's exposing itself, right? So whether this goes to the exposing part or it is clarified this week, they want you to understand that it's because you're getting the assistance of a star seer. Someone this week is coming into your life that can see just a little bit more than you can. And not that they can give you any kind of personal gain. They're going to want you to see something that ultimately you can't see unless you're looking from above. And that means that's also, again, your higher self going above them. Like, y'all, she's still not listening. They not, what do you want? Y'all show her. You understand what I mean? So they're going to send something to you if you miss it. Okay? You understand that? That's real simple. So do not be an emotional wreck when it starts happening. When you see it, don't lose control. Hold on. Okay. While you're holding on, not everybody can afford a sapphire, honey, but if you're lucky enough to have a pink one, or at least the equivalent of the energy of a pink sapphire, the same vibration, even if it's a pretty same color, like this raw, untarnished, unbuffered, untumbled, um, uh, I want to say rhodonite, but it's not rhodonite. But anyway, it's got some pretty pink crystals on it, right? What I want you to know is that inside of you, that gem that's inside of you, sometimes it's just a matter of exposing the gem within so that you can be seen clearly. But if you ain't being seen clearly, you go get you something. If you don't have a pink sapphire that is the equivalent, and you let them know that you are about to show them you can bend in ways they can't even begin to see in you yet. You don't even know you can bend this because that's what you're being prepared for. Somebody from upstairs, you see these collectives, they're working on you. They are teaching you yoga and you don't even realize you're being taught. You don't feel it. You're not being in pain. You're not being led down anything other than the owl that will guide you when needed to a hidden treasure that you will find along the way. I cannot guarantee when it is coming, but I guarantee you when you see that owl, pay attention because there's something wonderful for you that they can see that you can't quite see yet. And hold on for hope. And that's what I've got for you, Tiffany.
Tiffany said, you're right on. Thank you, Hershey.
You're welcome.
So I'm going to build off of something that you said, Hershey. You were talking about stars.
Uh-huh.
The first card that I pulled is Archangel Orion, manifesting miracles. Thank you for Orion for manifesting your miracles in my world. This image, the person's skin is all stars.
Oh, I love that.
So, Tiffany,
Ooh,
you have to remember that you are made of larger stuff than just the carbon and such. Pay attention to that, because when I see this, I suggest we'll go outside and look at the stars. Look up. Then I have the cat, which I love. The cat is actually looking up at the stars in the sky, Tiffany. Do pay attention to that. Stars are also a way for you to get a sense of connection. I don't know if you're into the star seeds thing or you're just curious about constellations. Notice them because it's an important part. Don't hate, meditate. If you had mentioned yoga, and yoga can be meditation and movement. However, if you can't meditate for 30 minutes or for 5 hours or whatever, if you can meditate for a minute, that matters. Meditate for a minute. Because what's happening, that energy that you're putting out there is helping the weavers to weave together the story that you are wanting to create. Goes back to what you said, Hershey. You don't know who's working on that, but they're weaving, they're moving things through. They're moving things through. I do get a big push for you to spend a little bit of time outside. And when it's so very important for you, Tiffany, to get out of your man-made building and get outside to feel the breeze across your skin. And so I think this is one of those things. You'll be getting some. Nature will offer you some reminders, because that's an important thing. If you have a cat or if you have a dog or somebody that you can go on a walk with, go on a little bit of a walk is how I'm feeling. So there you go. That's what I have for you, Tiffany.
I love that. I love that. You know, I say it. I used to say it all the time, but thanks for the reminder, Gerald. You know, I'm always usually the first one to tell people stop looking down, look up. You're missing a whole lot. And I say it to Thomas all the time, believe it or not, guys. He is constantly working on something, whether it's a thumbnail or it's something for class or it's another video or something educational or deeper meanings to the keyword. I mean, it's just always something, right? And sometimes I'd be like, yo, bro, look up, man. Look what you're missing, man. Count airplanes. Do something. Do something. You know, get a What's in the Sky for Dummies, because if that book's for sale, I need it. But I love looking up. I don't always know what I'm looking at, but man, it'd be some interesting shit up there. So man.
Well, and I think I think that's a really good thing too. Is it's important for us to shift our bodies and move every 20 minutes. You're supposed to focus for 20 minutes, get up and move. Then
I do 11 minutes every day. Yep. I do 11 minutes every day. I do breathing. I do positive affirmations. I'll draw sigils, or I'll just draw a circle and focus and just get lost in wherever I end up at, you know. You don't have to have any kind of fancy way.
I would also pay attention, Tiffany, to if you have any spiders, if you see any spiders, or if you do some investigation. Oh, trigger alert! If you pay attention to grandmother spider or the magical or the properties of spiders, pay attention to that. Meteor showers are happening now. Yep.
Interesting. Interesting. Rossi, you are up, love bug.
I did see Rossi just here reminding us that meteor showers are going on.
Okie dokie. Okay, Rossi. So this is I have to pay attention to this. I myself, what am I? I'm a root worker, right? You, for one, got my card, my element, my chakra. You got the root chakra, right? So this is about the grounding and the centering. That's that balance, right? It's the hardest place to be, y'all. It's easy to stay in either acidity or alkaline because it's comfortable. We make comfort zones there. We build mansions there, right? It's time. This is something that I also know that it is part of your drive, devotion, and your daily exercise because you are there every Wednesday being transparent, digging a little deeper every Wednesday. Every time I chat with you, every time we talk, you're always in them roots, making sure there ain't no wild weeds growing. It ain't getting out of control. It ain't becoming too much, right? So I think that a lot of times when you continue to keep that clean and you keep it tidy, it's a good thing for you to understand because Santa Muerte is coming in, letting me know that you're going to need some malachite, right? Malachite is for understanding, and I could grab the book and we could read about it, but we get it a lot of times. So, what I want you to understand is this direct message that is following is not only from Metatron, it is from Santa Muerte herself. She needs you to get some malachite or the equivalent of, I'm not selling anything, something is coming your way, right? I feel like it's good, but it could also be the other side. It could be a family member, it could be an ancestor, it could be somebody that needs to mentor you in a situation. So for her to want you to have such a grounding stone that can connect you to other parallels, and the malachite can do that, folks. If you really read into the malachite, it can help you with your psychic abilities, right? Something by the book you're going to need to see at full spectrum, right? You're not going to be able to just take a little paragraph or a sentence at a time. I mean, they are hitting you with the entire chapter. Come on, you got 5 minutes and showtime. You need to be on stage. It's like you're going to have a lot of pressure because it's coming in full spectrum. They're not going to be hiding anything. They're not going to be sugarcoating that shit. They're going to be coming in with all of their amazing ability, connection, grounding, and goodness, right? We're not talking about somebody that's coming in to harm you. We're coming in for somebody that has a blessing and a lesson for you. You can always take a good lesson and you can always apply it to your life somewhere that is needed. I think where it's going to happen is it's going to be in your criticism. And I do feel like it's the criticism within yourself of what I can't do or what I'm scared to try or what I need to try. Instead of just keep talking, it fell sideways, right? So it's saying temper your criticism. This isn't towards another person. This is that subconscious and that unconscious and that stinking thinking, that monkey mind, sometimes being reminded, yep, I'm still on a burner. I ain't on a shelf yet. She ain't got me all the way. She's got me cleaned out and I'm washed and I'm pretty and I'm shiny and I look brand new again, but she ain't put me up. I could collect dust. It could do something. It can take a spot that could be filled by something else, something positive, something hopeful. So remember, as you have that criticism that wants to creep in there from the very darkest of dark, don't let that shit happen. No, you go grab that malachite, you call for Santa Muerte and you say, "Hey, I'm ready for that ancestor. I'm ready. I need this." More than you can imagine. The message they want you to understand is it comes with feast of plenty. So there's new tools, there's new obstacles, there's new goodies that is coming with this. And there is a beloved feeling that you haven't felt for yourself for a very long time. It's something that you recognize and you know, and it may be been a childhood memory that takes you to that place where you get reminded that you are loved and lifted by something other than you can physically, tangibly, humanly see. Just
Yeah.
remember that it's meant for you. It is going to be beautiful. So remember that hope and that sand when you need it the most this week. And that's what I've got for you, Rossi.
Rossi did say I got a malachite last week. I bought a bracelet and stone. So you cannot make this stuff up.
I can't.
Rossi, you've been making things into a wasteland. You've been, it feels very much like you've either stumbled upon this or you have done it yourself. You've removed everything so that you can create something new. Great, if that's what you want to do. That is a very challenging opportunity for you. However, I am not concerned because the next card that I have is the Goddess. Well, if the soil is clear, the Goddess can help create lots and lots of things. She can help to nurture things. When I see the Goddess, it reminds me, Rossi, to encourage you to honor your divine feminine and let it flow freely forward. And sometimes with a big push, allow it to come through. The divine feminine, the Goddess, understands repercussions, yet they still do them. They still do what is needed. Now, I got the cat again. The cat has been showing up. Cat looking up at the stars. This is also a card of curiosity. So, Rossi, it's important for you to be very, very curious about the environment around you. Where are you spending your time? Where are your thoughts? Is that where you want your thoughts to be? Because those thoughts are what is repopulating this wasteland. All right, I'll say it. You already know what you want to do, Rossi. Get up off of your and do it. Stop it. Stop it.
Miles was like, he's building himself up. He's gonna do it. I'm over here like,
Stop it, because you already know what you want, and for some reason there's a bit of hesitation. I don't know what that is about. When you start to feel that hesitation, I got the Miracle of Nature card again. Go out, spend some time outside. You don't have to garden. Gardening's always helpful. Walk around, walk near water, put your bare feet in the grass, all that. Here's the exclamation point. Trust your vibes. Trust your vibes. You know what you want to do. Why are you arguing with yourself?
I love that.
I mean, you can argue with yourself, but stop it. It's not helping. Maybe you can charge the malachite to help you when you're feeling that bit of disconnection, because it's a lot of work to go from a wasteland and to transform it. It is important for you to constantly be curious. Rossi, the doorway that I got is deeper. And this says, you are not finished. You are not yet done. Dig deeper and deeper. The best is yet to come. Hold on, hold on. That's Fan Thwarp-worthy. Ooh, what do you got?
Miles says that first word is the word to say, because apparently he neither I said it or anyone else, but he says that the malachite works best for the overthinking, and that's why he paired it with the being in your head sometimes, questioning yourself, doubting yourself. That's what the malachite, that's why it was specifically picked for you.
That's
So,
perfect. I love that, especially around when you're trying to trust your intuition and trust your
yes,
vibes.
yes, yes, 100%, 100%. You guys wouldn't know it or not because I don't show it, but you wouldn't believe there are tons of crystals out. I've got stuff around my neck. I've got all kinds of stuff. I use them all the time for all kinds of things.
Yeah.
They have to be in my life every day, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Jazz, you are up, love, if you are still here. And then Ellen, you are after Jazz. And then we will do a little closer.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I am too, Rossi. Don't feel bad. I am an overthinker. I want to become an underthinker. I just haven't got there yet, but I'm working on it.
Don't be an underthinker. Why don't you? I
I
mean,
don't
come
say
on.
it in a negative way. I just mean not to go from rational to irrational with my overthinking. Like stop when I get to
How
that.
about how about you be a balanced thinker and honor all of those aspects and invite him to the dinner table and have a meal, and then that way everybody can be feel heard and listened to.
Oh, well, damn, just put it all on my brain at one time. Okay, I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna work on
Because that's
changing
a that you know
changing that.
yeah, I mean it's make it a potluck. All right, what do
Oh,
you got?
woo! I like the sound of that. I like potlucks. Get lots of that. Get lots of goodies on that. Um, so I like when I get, beautiful goddesses and beautiful energies to come through and kind of co-sign the messages that come from Metatron. Not that it ever needs a co-signer, because that's not what I'm implying. But when Miles comes in and he just says there's nothing wrong with keeping hope alive, it's a reminder that some of us are struggling right now. And Jazz, what I want you to understand is I'm not digging, I'm not prying, but I want you to understand that there's something that's about to change, right? Right now, they want me to let you know that this chaos, right? This conflict, this chaos that's going on, this uneasy, it's happening for a reason. Sometimes they make our life so messy, but they do it for a damn good reason. They don't make our lives complicated like this for no reason, right? They don't allow us to get into situations that are going to break us. They allow us to get here because we're stubborn, we're hard-headed, we don't listen, we don't like authorities, we think we can do it our way, we not letting go of control, and we got 1,000 more reasons of why we are not going to let them guide us. Trust me, been there, done that. I just don't fight it anymore. You have to let go of something, honey. There's something that has to be done, done. And I mean all the way done, right? If, if you figure what that is, and you may even know what it is, it doesn't feel like it's a blind spot because it's conflict and chaos. I feel like you know what it is. We become our own circle of insanity sometimes. We just keep expecting something different, but we keep doing the damn same shit over and over and over until our over doesn't even sound like a word anymore. We are literally just stuck on a cycle that we cannot seem to get out of because we're missing how to figure out how to control that sea for that chaos, right? We can
Mhm.
control chaos. Chaotic energy that they pile on us, we can't control that. And that's what we need to learn to let go of. You can't do it because you know why? That's why it's with a K. I say it all the time. It's going in too many damn different directions. You cannot do that. You're human. Well, not
Yes.
technically. You're just having a human experience. What I'm saying is you can control the chaos. All of us have chaos inside of us, and all of us have humanities and goodness within us. That humanities part, that middle part, boy, that's the hardest part because people want to go all the way good or they want to go all the way chaos. And guess what? That ain't healthy for not nobody, neither way. No, you can't always have what you want, and you ain't always going to be on the bottom. It can't be that way. Life must go. So you need to let go of something, okay? And I mean immediately let it go. Literally let it become water on your back. You need to become a drifter in that pond instead of struggling and fighting the waves. No more fighting the waves. Drift, float. My
Be the
favorite
water
thing.
instead of the rock.
Yes, absolutely. My favorite thing about me when I get to do these is I get to be a bard. I get to talk in rhythm. I get to flow. I get to have them metaphors and similes that are just so hopeful because that carries with you. It puts a tune in your ear, a melody in your heart. They want you to really focus on that third eye this week, right? You got that third eye chakra, and they want you to go and they want you to love yourself with some turquoise, baby. And who don't look good in turquoise? I don't care what color, complexion. I've seen blue turquoise. I've seen turquoise that's infused with copper and other
Yeah, it's
stuff.
really
It's
powerful.
gorgeous. I don't care. I've never seen an ugly turquoise. So it doesn't matter whether it's blue turquoise, white turquoise, green turquoise. It doesn't matter. If you got some, get some. If not, find you something that you could possibly get that could balance out the vibration of turquoise. Doesn't have to worry about the color. Don't have to worry about what it is. It's the vibration that turquoise vibrates at, right? That's the vibration that you need. Turquoise does intensify that. And if and when you feel like somebody is pulling on your shoulders, realize that's the infinite. That's the possibilities. Those are all them gorgeous gods, goddesses,
Mhm.
deities letting you know it's a yes. If you're feeling a tingle emotion, if you get excited, if you get nervous, if you feel like something's pulling you, if you feel like something's pushing you, those are all hard, emphatic yeses. They're trying to either stop you, you're going the wrong damn way, or yes, get your ass. They're trying to push you out the nest because it's time. And that's the message
Yeah.
I've got for you, babe.
Jazz says, true, Hershey. Things are stuck and chaotic, but I'm working towards light and balance. I'm letting my
Absolutely.
past go for my higher good.
If you're
And
going
Jazz
through
says,
hell, keep going.
yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. Because, yeah, the only way through hell is to keep moving forward.
Uh-huh.
Boom, boom. Okay, Jazz. I have the miracle of prayer, Archangel Sandalphon. Sandalphon delivers messages to the heavens. So, why, yes, consider this, Archangel Sandalphon your postal carrier, your email account, your email provider. Because what's really important, and this is matched with the card of procession, and it's a really beautiful, think about that what you are putting out there is in a procession. It's valuable and being delivered. It will get there. Stop thinking that it won't. There is no lost in the mail with this one.
I
Sometimes
love
it feels like you've lost it in the mail. Yeah, no. Sometimes the message that you want delivered isn't exactly the right time for that delivery of that message. That's okay. Stop discounting it. It is really important. I love this card. Study and learning. Study and learning. Jazz. Get curious about something. Borrow a book from the library. Look at some YouTube videos that are going to inform you about things, because you are curious. And this, of course, this is the card of the day. The cat. Be curious. Be curious. Be curious enough to stick with it long enough to get something. So be curious. Look at it and wonder, because Hershey, you had talked about knowing which path to take, something along those lines.
Mm-hmm.
I got the crossroads.
Mm.
So crossroads are always very important. Lots of things can happen at crossroads. It's a liminal space, and
Oh
in
boy.
many traditions, crossroads are critical for balance. I have gone back to my books and studies. Well, it's interesting you should say that, because with this card is take a step back. Now, it's interesting because sometimes if you're driving on the highway, Jazz, I don't know if you drive, but sometimes you're trying to merge into a lane and you think you got to go faster in order to get in front of other people. Take your foot off of the gas, slow down a little bit, because the entrance point, the way to shift, may actually be a little bit behind you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You're still moving forward. You just have to, sometimes it's important that when you're at the crossroads, you can take a step back just to see a broader perspective.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
So there you go. That's what I have for you, Jazz. Thank you. And Jazz said, "True, Gerald, I am at a crossroads."
Absolutely. I love
Right.
it. I love it. I freaking love it. You know, there's no losing when you acknowledge the crossroad. It's not losing. It's having that choice. That is the most important part. Just follow through, whichever one it is. Even if you're going through hell, keep going, baby. Because the blessing on the other side is phenomenal. I guarantee it. You just can't
Yeah.
see it yet.
Yeah. Thank you,
Woo!
Jazz.
They were coming in like Gerald. They were like rolling in. Like everybody was like, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!" Yes, Gerald. I'm like, "Holy shit!" Woo! It got real hot up in here. I love it.
And by the
Ellen, you
way,
are up. Uh-huh.
taking a break is not failing.
100%.
Taking a break
100%.
is like sleeping. You need your sleep. Take a
Absolutely.
break. Just
100%.
make sure you put it back into your schedule for you to move back up.
For sure. Absolutely. You know, and when you said something, it kind of took me to something that I say all the time. You know, if it's absolutely meant for you, it will never pass you by. When you said something
Mhm.
about, you know, it's just lost in the mail. Absolutely. It's just hitting a few detours. It's got to learn some lessons too, so that its vibration will match your vibration and you guys will be able to come together when you need it the most.
Mhm.
People get to rushing it and then they don't understand it because they're rushing it, or they're
Yes.
starting over. No, 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 no.
Yeah.
That lesson, that blessing, whatever it is that is absolutely meant for you, no matter what it is, no matter how good or how bad, it has to match your vibration. So if you're down in the dumps, guess what? You're going to bring that lesson down. It's going to get
Yes.
harder. It's going to get heavier. Keep that vibration up. Make that blessing and that lesson match your vibration.
Mhm.
Don't lessen yourself. No, let it hit more detours. Nope, I don't want that one. No,
Well,
that one hurts. I don't
yeah.
want
I
that
mean,
one.
think about it. It's on the detours of life
Yep.
where we oftentimes learn these little things that we didn't know or we didn't experience. So if you think about that letter having a detour, consider
100%.
maybe you should talk to the letter and find out about its adventure.
100%. 100%.
Oh, and just above that, did you see the person who just joined us? The trouble just above Jazz right there.
Oh, it's the man
Um,
behind the curtain. Woohoo!
yes.
I love it. I think we did them all. I think because we already did Ellen's, right? Didn't we do Ellen's?
We
Wasn't
didn't
that
do
who was
Ellen.
last? Huh?
Well, I don't, I mean, LNR was, I don't have LNR on my list.
Okay, so we haven't done Ellen. Okay. See, okay. All right. Well, I have lost her me. I was trying to remember if that was her. I'm so used to having a man behind the curtain that, you know, has all of that. Here she
Yep. There
is.
she is. All right, Ellen. I
Absolutely.
got your back,
Woohoo!
Ellen.
I know. See, look, I love it. Oh,
Thomas is
oh no.
talking
What?
about
See, I don't even
rails.
know that one. Where's that one at? Where you
Uh
find that one at? Oh wow, this is gonna be fun. Okie doke.
oh. Ooh.
Oh boy. Oh. Oh, I love that. Oh, this is just absolutely just keeps getting better and better, doesn't it? I like this shit. Okay. Hey, I actually like this. Okay, here's what I don't even know where to start because it's like all good, right? So I guess we'll just, you know what? We'll start in the old fashioned way, and we're going to start with a good old fashioned meta message, right? There's a witnessing something for you coming through this week, right? You get to be blessed to see something that is maybe the impossible becoming possible. Maybe you get to witness something horrible, but you get to save or be the justice in the situation. Maybe it's just, I don't know, witnessing another day rise. Sometimes it's just that simple as another sunrise or another sunset or stealing a moment between two people that are just madly in love and you're the photographer taking the picture. You're going to witness something freaking phenomenal one way or another, but you get to witness it.
Mhm.
And by the looks of these cards, I don't see it being ugly, distasteful, rude, nasty. It might be heavy though, because love, it's just as heavy as anything else, right? And that's when you know it's real, when you can really feel it. You know what I'm saying? And that the words have action, they're not empty, they're very solid. There's something you can literally set a clock to put on your calendar because when they give their word, that's all they got. You're gonna witness something wonderful, right? The best part about that is I know it's about love because the soulmate card came up and adaptability, right? And in both pictures, there's two people that are loving each other. They're bending for each other. There's growth. There's knowledge. I can lift you, you can lift me, you can give me constructive criticism, I can receive yours without retaliation, without thinking it's coming from a place of judgment, competition. I can know that it's just construction. That means I can tweak the blueprint of it. Don't have to tear the whole damn thing down and start all over again. What the hell? Why do people do that? But you're not going to see that. You're going to see exactly that. You're going to be able to witness something that people get to miss. You're going to witness some sweetness, some good old fashioned energy coming into this new Llama season, or however you say it. I'm probably saying it wrong. Um,
Yeah, it's correct.
there's just a sweetness, not just in the air with the pumpkins and the baking and the goodies and the sweets and the laughter and the children. There's just something good about all of it. Something about being in it for you is very harmonic, and there's something that is not going to be broken with you because of the balance that you find within the energy, right? Something that could be weighing on you right now, not really necessarily got your head and your heart in two different places. It's just got you wondering. Maybe that super ego is just right there behind the door, but that's okay. Behind the door, because you're the one that holds the key, and you're the one that's in control of when that ego can come out. But until then, that's the best part about curiosity, adventure, love, all them different emotions. When you don't have to worry about that super ego getting in your way, there's nothing wrong with a healthy dose of confidence, honey, baby. We all
Correct.
look good with it. We need it. You just don't need that cockiness. Nah. Remember the humanities within yourself. If you get to struggling, and this is a chakra I didn't even know till I was 48 years old. I was today years old when I even heard it, I believe, for the first time. It's called the
Ooh,
soul star chakra. It's about merging with your own divine, and they
oh
paired
wow.
that with the eclipse. So you think about how powerful this stone is, right? This stone is one of those stones that's almost as strong as a moldavite. Like the vibration is like intense. Like it literally vibrates when I hold one of these. I've never had the opportunity to own one, but I've been on some beautiful metaphysical stores that have them, and it's all about the cosmic, right? And then they're pairing it with the this chakra. Like I said, I don't know this chakra, but we've got gorgeous Miss Jane, and I can put a bug in her ear and see if she can tell me about it. And then I got old fashioned Google too. But I'm a better learner when there's emotion in it. When I'm just hearing something, it usually goes in one ear and out the other. Either I need that textile book, or I need that passion. I need that emotion.
Yeah,
And
of
that
course.
could be what you get to witness this week too. So just make sure that you're doing it with the soul star chakra this week, because that is your best friend this week. Enjoy whatever it is you get to witness and experience. It sounds like it's going to be epic.
Eleanor asked, "What stone was that again?"
The I think it's the Euclise. It's Euclase. I'm probably butchering it, guys. I don't know. I don't know if you guys can see the name there.
Okay. Interesting. I've never heard of it.
Well, I've heard of the stone. It's wonderful and incredibly powerful. Like I said, when I hold one of those and a moldavite in my hand, I'm like, okay, when you gotta go. I can't hold you both.
Yeah. So, Ellen R., what I have for you is this is the angel prayers. The first one that I have is focus your mind. And I like this because it has that, it's lining up the tree of life and the chakras. You can use divine support to help you focus your mind and what you're trying to discover, and so that you can get stuff done, so you can get things off of your to-do list. The other thing is it is paired with the unicorn. Sometimes we're looking for a unicorn or that hard thing to discover. The way to do that is to keep showing up and to keep doing it and to go out and expect magical things to happen. So as you're doing you're focusing your mind, it's a really great opportunity to realize, for you to discover, oh, gee, that unicorn was actually in my backyard instead of it was there.
I love it. I love that.
So pay
The
attention
whole
to
time.
that. Yes. You've been as Dorothy. You had the power to go home all the time.
Yep.
It is important for you, Eleanor, to remember that you are protected. Archangel Michael is surrounding you and is available to you. Ask for help. Asking for help is a very, very powerful thing. And once you ask for help, let Archangel Michael do his job. Don't get in his way. I need your help, but I want it done this way. Yeah, let me know how that works, girl.
Keep showing them disrespect. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Well, but anyhow, because there's a bit of transformation about it. And Ellen, I get the feeling you are a person who you don't need anybody. You take care of yourself. You're powerful. You're strong. You don't need anybody's help. However, when you do that, you are also denying the opportunity for others to offer you help and to have the experience of giving help. Your job is just to receive it authentically. And then I have the divine, unconditional love, the Divine Mother, which is really a key thing, because the Divine Mother, you are protected, Archangel Michael. We have the Divine Mother, unconditional love, because part of what is going on is the fallen hero. Things didn't go out the way that you work out exactly as you wanted them to. You're disappointed. And there's disappointments in life. How long we hold on to those, what we do with that, is what helps us lead us to the next thing. So thank you, Divine Mother, for helping me to give and receive the love I deserve.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I picked a doorway for you, and there's the doorway, and it says a moment's joy. Sand through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of the heart's will.
Mm.
So remember that.
I love that. I love that. I love those cards.
Yeah, they're great. So thank you, Eleanor.
Oh, wow. Wow.
That was cool. I'm connected
She
to Archangel
says,
Michael and Mother Mary. Interesting.
well, if I can get my clicker to work here. Come on, clicker. Come on, clicker.
I'm glad you're connected to them. That's why they showed up. They want to remind you that, they want to remind you that you are going on your path. So
Absolutely. And Swampy says it looks like an aquamarine. Jane, thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gerald, I know you are on, the clock, but would it be okay if we do a collective for the
Absolutely. Let's do it.
1% that will find this message and needs some kind of hope that wasn't able to be here today with us?
Absolutely. And I would say it's not just the 1%, it's the 5%.
Well, I
Boom.
like that too. So let's rock it.
They're gonna find it. So
Oh, I love this. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love this. So to those future watchers, to those beautiful gems that wasn't able to be here with us today for whatever reason, because life is just what I want you to understand and what I want you to know that you are going to be posed. You got this, just like a ballerina practices and practices and practices. Once she gets her magical, her stance, her signature, you are that posed with it. You have something that no one else can do just quite like you. What they want you to work on this week and stay focused on is that heart chakra, right? They want you to have an unflurring back to love, right? They don't want you to rush. They don't want you to do it in haste. They want you to do it in genuine, unconditional love, right? That's the only way I know how to do it, right? When I'm the type that when I truly love someone, I go extra hard for them because I love them. I only know unconditional. I don't know limits. I don't know conditions. If you start coming to me with receipts, I'm going to look at you and I'm going to walk the hell away from you because no matter what it costs me, I'm the winner. You're not going to cost me anything else. You're not going to get to rent any more space in my head. So stay focused on that heart chakra. You've got some soda light, grab it, stick it in your bra, your pocket, your sock, your purse, your car. Put it around your neck in a neck basket, around your wrist, however you got it. If you got it, grab that soda light. Something about that is going to be able to help you set some boundaries, right? So you've got more star seeds coming in. Only these star seeds are the elemental ones, right? So these might have even supernatural powers as they approach you, as they come into you and help you teach you about boundaries and grounding yourself with something that desperately needs to happen for you in this week or the next ones to come. Or maybe this is your reminder that whatever you just went through, them elementals were there and they were the ones that were helping carry you along the way when it got the heaviest. Because when you look back now, you think, wow, that really hurt, but damn, I made it. You weren't alone. So always remember that as you're holding that composure, that poised position, come winter, you're not going to be struggling near as hard as you are. There's some completion coming in with winter. This winter is about the sacredness of the pause, right? When you get to this celebration, when you get to this position of completion, the circle, it's come full circle. We say it all the time as readers. It's one of our first symbols and signs to let anybody that's hearing this pay attention. It will come to fruition. You will be able to gain something from this. But remember to pause. Remember to celebrate. Remember to hold on to those little bitty, teeny tiny moments that you can't see inside the bigger picture. You have to dive in. Even if you got to get that microphone, the thingy, even if you got to
magnifying
get one of
glass.
them. Yep. What he said. Even if you got to get that magnifying glass, you got this. Just remember that as you go, you're constantly working on yourself and you're enjoying everything that you're coming into because you are repairing your own veil and you are strengthening your walk. And that's what I've got for you.
There was a card that you had that had a circle on it. What was the name of that one?
It is completion.
Okay. I asked you to pull that because I have the archway. So
Oh, wow.
when one thing is completed, you have another opportunity to walk through that portal,
I
and
love
the
that.
archway allows us to do that. It's an ongoing growth, which is
Mm.
extremely important. So
Oh, I love
because
that.
I have spiritual gifts, Archangel Raziel channeling our gifts, And what's important for this is as you are channeling your gifts, it can feel like you are climbing up a really, really tall mountain. And you may. The way to get up a tall mountain is one step at a time. Allow your spiritual gifts to support you. Archangel Chamuel, open your heart, not just the Madonna song, but opening your heart allows the fawn to come through, which is innocence and not being jaded by what has happened in the past. So, and we we have the Earth Angel. So do pay attention to how you interact with the world. But boy, I love this. The archway. Okay, you've just finished something. You got the next thing coming.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. I freaking love it. Wow. I got goosies on that. I love when I get goosies,
So
or when
cool.
my goosebumps get goosebumps. I'm loving it.
Yes, yes.
I love it. I love it. I'm paying attention.
That's exactly
All right, guys. We love you guys so much. Thank you for being here with us. You could have been anywhere, but you chose to be here with us, and we appreciate that so much. With open blessings and with cups runneth over for hope for you. Remember that we will be here for you, and we will see you next time. We love you from the bottom of our hearts, and hang in, because somebody is along the way will help you. Until next time, guys.
Bye.